Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Elizabeth.
Welcome
to What We Thought.
It is the first week of September, just another garden update. Man, everything just has been taking off. Look at all these green chilies we got going in here in the box, in the garden box. We got a bunch there, got a bunch there. Tomatillos galore. Pulled a lot of tomatillos. There's some more green chilies. Got a red bell pepper. There's a green one down in there. And all those tomatillos. Flowers are doing great. The Roma tomatoes have been doing good. They're getting smothered right now, but there's a Roma tomato right in here. It looks like it's ready to be picked. Yeah, two of them. There you go. Roma tomatoes. Got a big one growing right there. Got some zucchinis. They look a little wilted in the sun. And cantaloupes. Look at our cantaloupes. They went crazy. We've got about 6 or 7 of them. About this size. They're not quite ready, but they're all over in here. See that one in there? They're all really, really good size. There's one right in there. It's hard to tell. But yeah, 6 or 7 giant ones. We got even have some new ones still growing. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, there's a very, very small one that most likely will not mature. So cantaloupes, sunflowers. We already picked our grapes. We got a good batch of grapes. Believe it or not, they are in there. Jalapenos have been going crazy. I need to pick them. I'm going to do a little quick video on jalapenos, but yeah, these jalapeno plants are loaded. Loaded, loaded. There's some more. There's some more jalapenos. More tomatillos. This is my green chili patch. I've already picked them once and they did a second batch. And the second one, they're all smaller, but you know, they're growing. And when I'm letting these turn red, and then I pick them when they're red, and I'll be roasting them. Roasting the red ones because the red ones are really good. But yeah, this plant over here is loaded with them. And they're actually, this is the second time on that plant and they're doing really well. Got some really good sized ones in there. All right, that's my chili plant. That one there's not going to survive. So yeah, this is the second round on these plants. Pretty crazy. They did really well. I do have a blueberry plant, tons of cherry tomatoes. I got some Jubilee tomatoes back in there. They're orange. Yeah, and I had a couple of peaches that I picked off my nectarine tree. Yeah, Home Depot, labeled nectarines, and they are. Where's the label? In there, nectarines, but they're peaches. I'll show you the peaches I picked. 2. And then my Asian pear tree only got a couple this year too because of our freeze. Let's see, I think they're still on here. Yeah, see them in there? Pretty decent size. They're about ready to pick. They usually are ready by October. But yeah, here's my green chilies. There's a red one there. So yeah, that's an update on our vegetable garden, our trees. My pond is actually clear. Got a bunch of debris down at the bottom, but I put some, and it's low. I did put some algicide in there, and it killed the algae, and really did great. That was thanks to one of my subscribers, one of our subscribers. Cucumbers gone wild in this box. Green beans took off. We've got the bush beans down in here, and we've got a bunch of bush beans that came out. I picked a whole bunch. You can see them. Here's one right here. There's one right there, still on there. I need to pick. This green bean is just, we didn't know what this was for the longest time. And apparently it's green beans. The green bean that was there died, and that plant didn't look the same. You can see the leaves there and the leaves here. It's a different color, so I'm assuming it's green beans. We'll find out as soon as they sprout. Cucumbers, boy, we have had our share of cucumbers. They are doing great. I picked like 5. I picked about 5 this morning, and there's a little one growing right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. One there, there's one growing right there. Man, and I'll tell you what, you got to keep an eye on these cucumbers. Within like a day or two, they may look like this. Within a day or two, they're like zeppelins. But yeah, so the archway, it ended up being the green beans that ended up climbing up. It's already at the halfway point. The sweet peas, they just died. They couldn't handle the summer heat. We do have some kale in there, back in there. And yeah, so that's an update on our garden boxes. They ended up doing really, really well. Look at the green chilies. It's just amazing. Again, there's another pepper down in there. Carrots. Yeah, boxes are full and they've been producing like crazy. So yeah, we've had a pretty successful year. It took them a while, but as the weather started cooling off, the boxes started exploding. See, let me back up so you can see them both. The boxes just did really well. So now we can't wait till next year. And that's the update on the garden. Not garden related, but we had a bird feeder up there, and the sunflower seeds from the bird food actually started growing here. Look at this one here. Little ones. This one here that's the head's cut off, it was big and really nice sunflower plant. Just wild. Got our butterfly bush, and our crepe myrtles have been doing really well too. They're in the shade right now, but yeah, crepe myrtles. And this brown-eyed Susan right here came out of nowhere. We don't know where it came from, but everything looks like it's doing great. Okay, that's it.